Hi and welcome to Tactics. We're just going to take a look at some of Enzo Maresca's tactics during the Club World Cup. I'm going to start with the semi-final against Fluminense. In this game, Chelsea lined up with a 4-2-3-1 out of possession, but moved into a 3-3-1-3 when in possession, a diamond midfield. Here we can see what that looks like. We've got the back three. We've got Casido as the holding midfielder. In front of that is Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer in the 10 position, and Cuckoo to the right. And Gusto and Neto are holding the width. We can see that diamond midfield in effect here. To create this, we've asked Cucurella to drop into the back three from his left back position, and Gusto pushing higher. And that allows the front three to stretch and spread the play by staying high and wide. Just highlighting the rotations on the right hand side. And what the system allows in terms of outnumbering the opposition. So we're trying to pin the opposition back with this system into a back five, which allows us to outnumber them in the central midfield area with 4 against 3. And with this allows control on the defensive line. With the defensive line, we'll have 3 against 2, and it allows us to build. If one player decides to jump from Fluminense, we have a spare player, which was Casido, behind that first line of the press. To avoid the 5 players being pinned back on the defensive line, it was Santos's role from left centre-back to jump into midfield to prevent that central overload, and it worked to an extent in the first half. As you can see here, Santos is ready to jump out onto Nkuku. To counter this, the space looked like it was going to be behind Santos. So where Santos was leaving, Chelsea started looking for diagonal balls. So we can see in this scenario, Gusto making the run in behind as Santos jumps out onto Nkuku. And the same here. Santos jumps out onto Palmer. There's that space in behind where Gusto tries to make his move. But Chelsea weren't successful with this in the first half. The tweak they made at half time was trying to get Pedro to pin Santos in that position. So as soon as the second half started, we see Pedro now has moved on to the left centre-back where he's allowing Nkunku space to move forward. And this is how Chelsea progressed in the second half and got the second goal pretty early before the tactics flipped on their head. Once again, Pedro now playing on the shoulder, but you can see Santos is worried about where he is and he's covering that space in behind. From here, the ball was played inside to Nkuku, who started to control play from a deeper position. So the space wasn't actually behind Santos to exploit, it was in front of him. And this is some of the examples that we've seen within the second half. As soon as we kicked off, Pedro pulls onto that left centre back, and you can see Nkunku's now starting to drop into that space, constantly looking to pin, trying to stay attached and occupy the left centre back. Now we have a 2v1 overload on this side of the pitch. Once again, just playing on the shoulder of the left centre back, occupying him. You see the 2v1 starting to develop on the right hand side. And now we've got time and space. The left centre back can't jump and Chelsea can control play.